And welcome to this show, which is Kentucky Brew Reviews. I am Special K.
And I am the announcer known as Radar. And this is the beer known as the Calm Before the Storm by Ballast Point. It is 5.5% alcohol by volume. And it is a
cream ale with coffee and vanilla.
What he said. That's what that is.
We've recently had quite a few cream ales.
Yeah, we have actually.
They're not what you think.
I like cream ale.
I do too.
The difference between cream ale and I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways,
so we've been drinking a little bit. It happens.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. It's a little bit cloudy. Just a touch cloudy.
It's medium carbonation. Definitely medium carbonation.
Just a touch cloudy. Should have rolled that first.
Wow. If my eyes were closed and I smelled this, I would think it was a stout.
Really?
Close your eyes and smell it.
Well, that's really interesting. Well, it says it's brewed with coffee and vanilla. I think the coffee. The coffee is making it seem kind of stouty.
Very darkly roasted coffee.
Yeah.
Very darkly roasted coffee. I don't get in the vanilla. I get a little hoppy presence in there, and you smell a little bit of the malts.
I've never even considered putting coffee with a cream ale.
That's why I like Ballast Point, because they do some crazy shit.
They do some weird stuff, and it usually works.
Yeah.
I feel like
pineapple sculpin, which I found the other day again.
Oh, did you? Yeah. There was at Kroger's in Bardstown.
Yeah, well, they get if you can get it on draft form or in a growler. Oh, baby.
Oh, dude, I would get a growler full of that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Delicious. All right.
I'd get a growler full of this just to confuse people.
I'm confused with this beer. That is good. Wait for the finish. Comes at you late.
Huh. Okay. So, it didn't taste anything like coffee. There was no coffee taste whatsoever until I swallowed. So now I'm going to do an experiment. Now you can talk.
So, it's got nice roasty coffeeness up front. Finished up nice and malty. There's a little bit of hoppiness in there. It does remind me a little bit of a stout, but it doesn't have the body like a stout does.
Took that long for the coffee flavor to come in.
It's good. It really is. This is different, and it's very unique.
It's definitely different.
And I'm digging it because it's like a light stout. That's what it reminds me of.
It's a really weird way of putting it, but that's
what it reminds me of.
It is.
It doesn't have the body and the heaviness to a stout, but it does have a strong malty presence and typical coffee presence that a stout has in it.
It's
I don't really get a lot of vanilla in there, though.
Like, hold it in your mouth for a second, and it doesn't taste like coffee at all. It just tastes like a blonde ale. It just tastes like your average beer. Then you swallow, and you're like, what? It's not very often that I'm blown away by weird flavor changes like that, but.
And when I bought this, until we just pulled it out of the refrigerator, I thought this was a stout. Because I saw coffee and vanilla, I'm like, oh, it's a stout. And then when we were reading it, I'm like, this is cream ale. I was like, that's not a stout.
I mean, that's very strange.
It's good, though.
It's good. It's really good. But it's just...
it's surprisingly drinkable for what it is, too.
It's very drinkable. I feel like you could consume, like, most of this before you even realize that it's got a coffee flavor to it. That's very weird.
I'm going to rate this now. It's very, very unique. Of course, Ballast Point is a little pricey, so we always take a little bit off for that.
I give it a half point for the price, or take away half point.
Yeah, so do I. So I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8. This beer is an 8. It's very unique. It's very good. I've never seen a coffee cream ale before. That's obviously not in stout form, or any kind. I've never seen any kind of blonde ale or lager with coffee flavor, and it's typically stouts. So yeah, I'm going to give it that 8, and then like I said, I took the half point off. It would have been 8.5, but price, of course. Would I recommend it? If you like a subtle coffee flavor in your beer and you want something light, like for summer, I guess, instead of a heavy stout, this would be the way to go. I can't see a good time drinking this beer.
I can't really see a bad time.
After dinner beer, maybe an after dinner beer.
Yeah.
If you want
that's
something
actually
light,
not-
like
that's actually
something,
not a bad
if you had a
idea.
heavy meal, something light.
Yeah,
Is this
that's
a
not a bad
slider?
idea at all. Dude. I'm gonna give this like an 8.5. This is very good, but it's not only that it's good, it's just really confusing also. Like let me have a drink of this. Oh, that's a good what?
Yeah, if you put a
That's gonna be your reaction.
if you put a blindfold on somebody and say drink this, I'm like, oh, that's a stout for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Like as you're drinking it acts like just an ale. It tastes like a beer, and then you finish drinking, and all of a sudden, all this coffee comes after you, like with a pitchfork. But
I feel like we need to mess with stewards there. We need to blindfold him and be like, here you go, tell me what type of beer
Smell
this is.
this and tell me what kind of beer it is.
Smell it and taste it and tell me what type of beer this is.
Smell this, tell me what kind of beer it is. Okay. That's the sound of the giant beard. Okay, let me see here. This smells like a stout. Alright, now have a drink of it. Oh, that's that's a coffee and yeah.
Did you pour a bunch of shit in a glass?
Did you just mix me up a weird beer? That's what would happen.
Alright, well, that's our episode. If there's something you want to see on the channel, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Subscribe.
I'm Radar. Thanks for watching.
Yep.